Gang sexy. Let's catch up a little bit with Wilson's Creek here. Wilson. So we committed Pierce's brigade to go down and help McIntosh deal with Siegel. Do you notice anything missing on the map here? Siegel. Well, he's not missing. They're just all over here. Either destroyed, artillery destroyed, in the available box, which will try to get him back on. And remember, when you're playing this game, units that are in the broken track are considered in support. Okay? And he's got his other unit here. So, there's no victory points going to be awarded for Siegel being able to exit the map after 10 a.m. unless he gets some people back on the board to exit the map after 10 a.m. So right now, those are points that are going to be given to the Confederacy if the game should end with them in that track. They're going to get points for this regardless, okay? All right, so now that Pierce is done, the question is do I leave somebody down here in case, well, now if Siegel comes back on, I guess he's got to come back on. I got to read on that one because most units, when they get rebuilt and they come back on, they usually come in within a certain distance of one of their friendly unit or one of their sister units in the brigade, or within a certain range of a unit within their division. But Siegel was completely on the other side of the battlefield, so I got to read on that one about him coming back on. All right, but the fight over here still goes on. So the Confederates have blown Sturgis and Andrews back out. Andrews actually recovered one of his brigades or whatever regiments off the broken track here. But they're all flipped, but a lot of the Confederates here are flipped too. But the Confederate units they're far more efficient apparently. Union artillery still sitting here. So I'm at in Dietzler's brigade. He hasn't lost anybody yet, but he never really got started coming off Bloody Hill. They still own those victory hexes on Bloody Hill, but I think with the time being, well, we're starting 9:20, so he may have to start to pull back. But the problem is I got to be careful. If I want to be able to exit them off the map to get victory points, I got to start getting them back towards an exit area. So, because right now the Confederates are just pushing. McBride's up here. Slack is up here. Cawthorn's recovered from his initial engagement and got all his units at full strength back here. Parson Clark's moving this way. McIntosh is moving up here with where the rest of his regiments are. The artillery's moving forward. So Rains is up here. So the Confederates definitely have the force to do it with. Also, I want to mention too, because I wrote a note to myself not to forget, these units that are CC, all right, so they don't have a fire ability listed on the fire chart, but they can defensive fire at effective range. So I'm assuming that's going to be, Claude, the designer of this one, he said that, shotguns, revolvers, and stuff like that. So they can defensive fire effective range, and I guess it's just one hex. So if Dietzler were to assault one of these guys, they would be able to return fire with their 8 at one hex. But that's it. They can't offensive fire or anything. And they do have pictures of what looks like shotguns on their counters too. Plus they're mounted. So this is where this stands. It's I think the Confederates are fixing to deliver a heavy blow to Lyon's force up here. And like I said, probably got to try to get Lyon back, get him to these exits, and get him off the map here about just after the 10 a.m. game turn, so they can get some victory points out of this. I'd have to say right now they've been devastated by the Confederates with 4 units being lost. The Confederates have 4 on the broken track, and the Yanks have 3 on the broken track. So we got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 game turns left. And then we'll do some VP calculations and see what's happened here. But right now, it looks like the Confederates they're doing a damn on the Union forces here. All right, Bloody Hill's the last place they hold. So let's see what goes on. Let's get this posted so y'all can catch up, see what's going on here at Wilson's Creek. And we'll tell you that. I'll give you a clue of what the next game is. It's from the Civil War. All right, talk to y'all soon.